On our AM News, Governor Umeno announces plan to construct modern secondary schools in all the 3 senatorial districts. Akwa Ibom State's government approves 1.1 billion naira for maintenance of Godswill Akpabio International Stadium. Plus, Akwa Ibom State Council of Climate Change Bill scaled through second reading in the State House of Assembly. A very good morning and thanks for joining us. My name is Joy Ubani. A quick reminder that this broadcast is reaching us on StarTimes on channel 103 and on our social media platforms, Facebook and YouTube. Do well to like and follow our page. Your comments will be appreciated too. Governor Umeno has announced plans to commence the flag-off of the construction of modern secondary schools across the 3 senatorial districts in the state to reduce the rate of out-of-school children. The governor disclosed this when he received a delegation of the Tertiary Education Trust Fund led by the Chairman Board of Trustees, Aminu Masari. Clement Barikwi was there for NTA.
The Tertiary Education Trust Fund, TETFund, is an intervention agency set up to provide supplementary support to all levels of public tertiary institutions with the main objective of using funding alongside project management for the rehabilitation, restoration and consolidation of tertiary education in Nigeria. This visit to Governor Umeno by members of the Board of Trustees is to further cement existing partnership with the state government in the area of infrastructural development in the state-owned tertiary institutions. Governor Umeno, while receiving the delegation, reiterates his administration's commitment to prioritizing primary education across local government areas. He commended TETFund for its intervention effort in tertiary institutions across the country, particularly its support to the Akwa Ibom State University, promising the agency of more collaboration.
Very soon we'll be flagging off model secondary schools, and we intend to do that in the 3 senatorial districts of our state. You have led the agency to continue to provide transformative interventions in the tertiary institutions in Nigeria through funding of effective projects. I want to thank you particularly for not leaving Akwa Ibom State behind, because we know we are not a federal university, but we thank you for extending a strong hand of fellowship to us. Akwa Ibom remains grateful for this partnership.
The chairman of the Board of Trustees, TETFund, Aminu Masari, commended the governor for his relentless effort in driving development in the state, reassuring that the establishment will ensure the completion of ongoing projects and infrastructure in recipient institutions, including the State University, which he said will continue to benefit from educational projects and initiatives.
Your Excellency, I am very pleased. We in TETFund are always more happier than the recipient institution when projects are completed on time and within budget. So I assure you that within the powers of the Board of Trustees and within the available resources, I assure you that we have seen an area that will intervene, and God willing will intervene.
Clement Barikwi, NTA News.
In another development, the state government has approved a sum of 1.1 billion naira for the maintenance of the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium. The approval was given at the July State Executive Council meeting held at the ESCO Chambers Government House, Uyo. Clement Barikwi again was there.
The 30,000 capacity Godswill Akpabio International Stadium was inaugurated in 2014, and since then, its maintenance has been in the hand of Julius Berger PLC, the firm that constructed the stadium. At the monthly State Executive Council meeting presided over by Governor Umaino, approval was given for the renewal of the maintenance contract of the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium with Julius Berger PLC for a one-year term effective July 1, 2025.
Council ratified the Finance and General Purpose Committee FGPC memo on the renewal of the maintenance contract with Julius Berger PLC for another one-year term, effective July 1, 2025, at the contract sum of 1,143,450,000 naira. The Executive Council further approved the release of the sum of 571,725,000 naira, being 50% of the contract sum as mobilization to Julius Berger to facilitate the early and sustained execution of the maintenance contract.
Also, approval was given for the commencement of Phase 3 of the free food distribution to the most vulnerable residents across the 31 local government areas by the State Bulk Purchase Agency from August 20, 2025. To make the state open defecation free, ESCO further considered a report by the Ministry of Water Resources and approved the construction of sanitation and hygiene facilities in open spaces in 4 local government areas.
Considered a report from the Ministry of Water Resources and approved the construction of sanitation and hygiene facilities in public spaces and institutions in various local government areas as a pilot scheme. The pilot local government areas will be Oborokara, Ikono, Esreket, and Usurubium local government areas in the first instance.
The State Executive Council considered and approved 600 million naira for the purchase of sporting equipment for various sporting categories as part of effort to ensure the success of the State Sports Festival slated for September 2025. Clement Barikui, NTA News.
We'll now pause here for some commercials. When we return, more news will come your way. Please stay tuned.
Roseville Hotel. Come, feel the luxury of our contemporary hotel. We offer lodging and accommodation. Stay at our deluxe executive and luxury suites for your comfort. Experience extravagant dining and delicious meals by expert chef. Lounge at our exquisite VIP bar. Enjoy 24 hours power supply with free Wi-Fi services. Our security system is top-notch to ensure your safety. Ample parking space and laundry services available. The ambience is serene to make your stay memorable. We are located at number 1 Julius Berger Road off House of Assembly Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For reservations, call 070-650-41139. Roseville Hotel, hospitality at its best.
Wow, it's big.
It's unique.
It's exciting.
NTA Channel 12 Akaitan Road, Uyo, your dependable station, has come up with another prize.
Hire NTA Uyo Arena for your wedding receptions, birthday parties, child dedication and other events.
And enjoy full coverage and airing of your event on NTA Uyo at no additional cost.
You can't have this anywhere. For inquiries, call
Ikobong on 0703-018-5002.
Edidion on 0803-390-3521. NTA Uyo Arena. Let the world share in your happiness.
Welcome back, and thanks for still staying tuned. A resolution calling for a joint policy review retreat formal commendation of Governor Umoh for his commitment to effective governance, timely assent to executive bills, and alignment with legislative priorities that reflects the aspiration of Akwa Ibom people has been passed by Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly. Nsika Okon reports that this was contained in a motion by member representing Ibesikpoa Sultan State Constituency, Prince Ubong Atta, on the socio-economic impact of executive bills, which was assented to by Governor Umoh Eno from June 2025 to June 2020, from June 2024 to June 2025, and their transformational values to the state.
Constituency Ubong Atta notes that the 8th Assembly, collaborating with the executive arm of government under the Governor Umoh's late administration, has within the legislative year assented key executive bills.
That the House urges the executive to institutionalize an annual joint legislative executive policy review retreat to deepen synergy and assess the socio-economic return on legislative actions. This motion reaffirms the indispensable role of legislation in catalyzing sustainable development, restoring public trust, and driving transformational governance. As representatives of the people, we owe it to our constituents to assess, celebrate, and deepen the effectiveness of our collective legislative accomplishments.
The Speaker Udomoto directed the Clerk of the House, Nsika Obong Orok, to communicate the resolution of the House to appropriate quarters. In another development, the House has passed a resolution granting the state government approval to employ 3,000 new staff into the Akwa Ibom State Civil Service. The approval followed a report presented by the House Committee on Education and member representing Oron Udongo State Constituency, Kenem Onofio, and was adopted through a motion by member representing Ikono State Constituency, Asukwa Odo, seconded by member representing Mkwarenin State Constituency, Uwem Umoita.
Out of 3,000 staff to be employed, 1,000 is for educational sector teachers, 1,000 for health sectors, while remaining 1,000 is for the mainstream civil service. That after employment of 1,000 teachers, the State Secondary Education Board will be mandated to post these teachers to different public secondary schools in Akwa Ibom State.
The report of the House Committee on Education be accepted for further discussion.
I rise this afternoon to second that motion ably moved by my brother and friend, Right Honorable Sukwo Nana, representing Ikono State Constituency. I so second.
The Speaker Udomoto therefore directed the Clerk of the House to communicate the resolution of the House to the state government for implementation for the interests of the people of the states. Nsika Okon, NTN News.
Still from the Green Chamber, a bill seeking for a law to establish the Akwa Ibom State Council of Climate Change has passed second reading. Assembly correspondent Nsika Okon reports that the bill is sponsored by member representing Orokonan State Constituency, Prince Samson Idong, and 14 other lawmakers.
Leading the debate, member representing Orokonan State Constituency and the Chief Whip of the House, Prince Samson Idong, says the idea of the bill is to domesticate in Akwa Ibom State the National Climate Change Act, which provides the framework for mainstreaming climate change actions and other related matters.
Akwa Ibom State, being a coastal state with the longest coastline of 129 kilometers in Nigeria, is witnessing a gradual ocean rise as a result of climate change. Therefore, if we don't take care of the oceans in the next couple of years, we will not have some of our cities again.
Some lawmakers in support of the bill described the bill as apt and timely, considering the threat posed by climate change, which is altering the ecosystem.
What this bill seeks to do is to domesticate what already exists in the national law, which is the Climate Change Act. And Akwa Ibom, as a subnational, is desirous of enjoying the benefits and protecting our future generations from the effects of climate change.
The harvest of today is as a result of the planting that we did some years ago. So what we're going to put in place now is actually going to save us the devastating effects that probably would happen tomorrow and the years after.
I want to look at this council establishment as very important that can help to mitigate the climate change effects in Akwa Ibom State. If we look at the fact that 3.2 million deaths would happen in 2050, I think it's important as lawmakers to make laws that can help to mitigate and avoid this kind of death in our own state.
Taking an action plan to put a stop to issues of climate change, which we know are threats to life, which we know can also affect our ecosystem negatively.
Reacting, the Speaker, Ude Omotong, referred the bill to House Committee on Environment for in-depth study.
The bill is accordingly read the second time and committed to the House Committee on Environment to do the public hearing and report back to this House within 1 month.
Meanwhile, a bill for a law to establish the Akwa Ibom State Institute for Legislative Studies and Advancement by member representing Ibesikpo Sultan State Constituency, Obong Ata, was read for the first time and was referred to the House Committee on Rules, Business and Ethics for rescheduling. Nsika Okon, NTN News.
We'll pause again for another commercials. When we return, we bring you the rest of our reports. Please stay.
Water is life. Aqua Cardinali Water provides the highest quality drinking water. Aqua Cardinali Water is owned by the Catholic Diocese of Uyo, produced and packaged by Cadisem Enterprises Nigeria. It is available in 19 liters dispenser jar, 60 cl sachet, 50 cl and 75 cl table water. Visit Aqua Cardinali Water at number 34 Dominic Utuk Avenue, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Drink Aqua Cardinali Water, certified by NAFDAC and Standard Organization of Nigeria. Call 0903-288-2958. Aqua Cardinali Water. Drink pure. Stay healthy.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afarafort, Overback Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-world security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Tafarafort, Overback Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Welcome back. Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, NAWJ, has held its South-South conference in Akwa Ibom State with a theme reporting gender-based violence the women journalists' perspective. Our correspondent reports that conference held at the NUJ Press Center, Uyo, is a wake-up call for women journalists to break the silence of GBV using the media. The South-South Zonal Conference of Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, NAWJ, brings stakeholders and female journalists together to discuss issues affecting the association and chart a way forward for better results.
When we report issues of gender-based violence, we know how to go about it. We began telling the story. Please, I am begging us, let us go back to what we should do.
Reporting GBV comes with many challenges, from cultural barriers and legal gaps that threats and intimidates. That is why we must equip ourselves with the tools, training, and courage to report these stories responsibly.
Chairman of the occasion, Geraldine Etuk, and Chairman of Nigerian Union of Journalists, Akwa Ibom State Council, Comrade Amos Etuk, commend the efforts of female journalists in the zone.
Violence is not just women's issue, it is a societal crisis. It tears apart families, destroys dreams, and violates the very essence of human dignity.
We continue to give you what you deserve, and that is being at the top.
Guest speakers took turn to discuss the theme of the conference with the sub-theme Early Detection, Key to Cancer Treatment in Women.
If somebody had a cancer, the first thought that should come to your mind is what? It's likely breast cancer. And it's the second leading global cause of death.
The event also featured presentation of awards to some outstanding persons in Akwa Ibom State.
Is good. Motivation is a way of telling the recipient that, look, you need to do more.
The zonal conference coincides with the 100 days in office celebration of the Akwa Ibom State chapter of NAWJ, led by Comrade Nsikak Okon. Joy Ubani, NTA News. And that's much we can take for our AM news. Join us again by 7 p.m. for another fresh package of our bulletin. Until then, Emedio Mo is standing by for the news translation. Please stay.
Akamukara stere miebo ke ukara eye bob ngwanda ufong with secondary ke senatorial district ita stere mi. Ukara stere mi eno billion naira kedie uba gadi manandepe uya Godswill Akpabio International Stadium. Mbere tanga ebanga ikpere afum abuyoke ikpere namiba ke ufong be stadium. Ukangen mi kwa mai medo mo kamando mbok uba usenemi. Akamukara steremi ete umoeno abuke ukarimo eyete ngori bob ngwanda ufong with secondary ke senatorial district ita ke steremi anatoru ntoyin enie udong arika ufong with ya ikobo yombo mito akombonyen.
Ebego Ekoto Tertiary Education Trust Fund Kibibio TED Fund ado ebego esere mkpo ebanga mensio ikpere ufong with ke idanyen ubiang tubo mo ado adikan boke nenge mkpo ebono ke ufong with manatoro ndito ufong with ekaneka ufong with mi fon ebego mi amana misang edise akamukara stelemi ete umoino manatoro eneme ebanga nangokara kpedian ngok yemmo manu biang tumo mo akaro nenke stelemi akamukara stelemi ama wat inemesanko ke banga ke utum ammo enanga ke kefang ufong with ayonga boke stelemi ebisuke kakaiso adikan boke nampo ebuno kefang ufong with ngo enye makom ebogoro na ammo edianobok adibop ufong with Akwa Ibom State University adai wot ke bogoro ete aminu masari ama wat inemesanko anyonga ko makamukara stelemi ke minti mpo anye nangake adikan boke ufuro yenkot arobio anyonga tangeko abanga mensionsio nkpo fong with anye anenge kebono abokemi aya kaiso abin uforo adi stelemi mi kuyo emedion
Nko ukara serem eno billion naira kerie ubagari mana ndepe Uyai Godswill Akpabio International Stadium. Ya ikobo yombo mito akompongyen.
Godswill Akpabio International Stadium enywe ben ewodidong iswa 2014 usiarifia ekoto Julius Berger adombo sisempo Ibanga Stadium odo. Kebo kara esekenie afrefiong akamukara steremi teo moeno ama ano uyo abo yakusiarifia ekoto Julius Berger emane tongo utumomo momo kedi kama stadium odo iswakit tongo ke usenefiong kit ke fiong itiaba iswami akamukara steremi ama ano uyo nko kedangake nkpondiria okara esekeno nko okara edep medogo kit ke stadium ebo ufokutum State Bulk Purchase Agency esere mkpo ebanga adinamaro etongo utumomo ake na mekpere ita kusere fiong edep ke afiong ita iswami ke bodo ema ebo yak ministry esere mkpo ebanga mmong ke stedemi eto marinam arinam nkankok asana bak bonowo arika ikot ntementeme ema edarini etanga ebanga na ekpene mkpo ebon kenkang mbrikpa maratoro ebe ngidem ebanga mrikpa adidaritie afiong usokket iswami
Ukang yentembong yen atrero uba usenemi tutundubi etiesong.